Hello and welcome to another Workbench Wednesday. For today's episode we will be doing this. A Steam Punk Crocodile locomotive. So there are approximately 128 steps in this, and it looks like the construction is divided into several sub-assemblies. I don't know if this can be motorized or not, but let's go ahead and get started. So we've got the instructions. The bricks actually are MOC blocks. A Lego knockoff in my opinion. And this one is the 10 horses Crocodile Locomotive. 414 pieces, made in China. Parts come in a bag, but when I was looking at the instructions, the bag seemed to have no correlation to the steps. Like here's bag one. And there's no way that that's going to build the first subassembly. Here are the wheels. Bags 2, 3, 4. No number. No number. No number. Here's the glass. Glass bits and some sort of doohickey. Alright, well, I'll get back to you once I've gotten the first subassembly done. Talk to you in a few. Okay, I'm back. I've completed the first subassembly. Drive wheels are in. The blind driver here is not connected to the shafts. I think that's I don't know what the thinking is there. I don't know if there's an issue or something. I would have been happier if it had been, so that the drivers would stay properly quartered. It doesn't roll as freely as I like. And I'm not certain if that's a lubrication issue or just that the gauge on the wheels are too tight. It looks like it's got room for maybe 2 figures in it. Okay. Before I continue on, I'm going to talk about something I came across, and that's with the coupling system right here. It arrives in pieces, with a magnet no less. Okay. And no instructions on how to assemble it. They just called for the assembled piece and where to put it. So to assemble it, you just drop the magnet in, let it float, That way it can properly align itself with the neighbor when it's time to couple. Snap this closed, which is very stiff. To do. Okay. And you just snap it into place here. That's like that. And it's assembled. And when they're two of them are next to each other, the magnets will float around and align properly, and the unit will couple. Or units, I should say. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and build the front truck. See you later. Alright, I'm back. I've got the front truck done, and I'm ready to attach it to the main engine. So let's just push it in, and that's how far we've gotten so far. Now the next sub-assembly looks like it's going to be the main plate that goes across these two pieces. So I'll check back in once that's done. Okay, I'm back. The foot plates or frame been assembled and installed, and highlights yet another question that issue I've been having with this thing, is why go to the trouble to articulate it and then have me put this frame on and immediately lose any articulation. Looked through the instructions several times, and it's just one of the few things that I've noticed about this. The really big one that I've noticed is that the bags, you might as well just open them all up at the start and pour the parts into a pile. There's no rhyme or reason. You're getting, by step 19, you're getting parts from every bag. Now, if I have leftover smooth pieces, I may remove them to get some articulation in here. Who knows? But for now, I'm just going to go ahead and keep on building. Talk to you later. Okay, we're at step 123, and this thing is really starting to take shape. Got left to do is the roof and a radiator assembly, and then we'll be done. Now the interior, see if we can get some decent lighting in here. Looks like it can hold one or two minifigs. Has a throttle. Looks like a brake wheel. I'm assuming this is supposed to be some sort of instrument cluster. But it's starting to take shape. And I'll be back once I'm done with the next two sub-assemblies. They're fairly small. And we'll take a look at the completed unit. Be back shortly. The completed article, the 10 horses Crocodile Locomotive. Build was fairly straightforward. A few criticisms that I have are that there are on occasion where the little parts, little pictures of the parts being called out were not very clear as to exactly which piece was. You'd have to sometimes put them under magnification. I'm not happy with the way the articulation is set up. The front truck has a couple of snaps, which I've currently tucked into here, so it will at least look halfway decent on this undersized turntable. But they don't slide underneath, they bump along. However, there were some extra pieces left over, and two of them I could replace those pieces that are interfering with the frame with those, and it would be very loose. And two more pieces here, I'm just thinking that they just threw in extra pieces. Fortunately, everything was there. That was the main reason I wanted to get this done, was to make sure that all the parts were there in case I needed to contact Amazon and say, hey, there's parts missing. But there isn't. So, and that's the completed build. I don't know if it can be motorized or not. There is a motorization units available from Lego that would work, that could possibly work, but I'm not going to spend the money on an experiment that may or may not work. Now, that's all I have for this week. So, until next time. If you're still watching this video, I greatly appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that thumbs up button. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Ventures in Model Railroading. To receive notifications when I upload new videos, please ring the bell. Please feel free to share. And as always, thank you for watching.